niggas can get in here, that's what I'm talking about. One of y'all get my chest and one of y'all get my back.
What are you doing?
I ain't doing nothing.
That's front, mister.
Anybody doing that?
What's good, YouTube, man? Thank y'all for tuning into I Am Fresh. And we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fan, man, thank y'all for always tuning in with your boy. Now, without further ado, let's jump into what the topic of this video is. Y'all see the title, man. This has been one of the longest debates known to man. You know what I mean? When it comes to firearms, man, the AK versus the AR, man. Which one is king? Which one is best?
Oh my gosh, this is gonna blow any minute.
And quite frankly, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, man. And I can hear the AR dudes.
Exactly who it is you had in mind for his opponents.
I tell you, Rock,
It doesn't matter who you had in mind!
I hear my AK guys.
now look at me when I'm talking to you, because I've done my research on you. I'll open up an $8 billion can of whoop ass and serve it to you, and that's all I got to say about that.
The truth of the matter is, they really do have their strengths and weaknesses, man. The AK platform has things to offer that you just don't get on the AR, and vice versa, man. But listen, enough with all that rapping. Let's just get into a tabletop discussion, man, and really break down the pros and cons on each one, because each one of these platforms have strengths and weaknesses and come with different perks, all right? So, all right, Fresh family, so without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to the firearms, these beautiful firearms, might I add, that made this video possible to even get into this debate, all right? Up top, we have my Inner Ordnance M214 AK pistol, chambered in 7.62x39. And I already hear what y'all saying. Y'all already play hating on this thing. Oh, Inner Ordnance, that's trash, that's trash. Y'all need to go check out my 1,500 round review on this thing, man. So that might change y'all opinions on this thing right here, man. And I put that link to that video right here, man. All right, boom. Now that we got this stallion out the way, let's get into what we got down bottom, man. This is my Smith & Wesson M&P 15 chambered in that good old 5.56, man. This thing is an absolute monster, man. Check out my range review on this one. I got a 1,000 round review video posted on this one. We'll put the link to that right here near. All right. Now, let's get into each one of these individually to just kind of discuss, because each one of these platforms has something to offer that the other one does not, all right? So up top, we'll start with the AK pistol first. The AK, as we all know it, man, I feel, in my opinion, is king in regards to reliability, all right? When you're talking about reliability, this thing can run anywhere between polymer mags to steel mags. I've even put in some cheap plastic factory mags that this thing shipped out with, and it cycled everything flawlessly. I had zero hiccups with this thing, and I don't have to worry about it being sensitive or finicky, I should say, with the type of mags that I put in it, all right? Another thing is the ammunition. It doesn't matter what brand I decide to go with, anything from your just bottom of the barrel ammo to your top tier ammo, this thing cycles it, man. This thing cycles each and every last thing I have ever loaded into it. It has sent it through with literally no jams. I even broke the recoil spring buffer pad on the inside under the dust cover. I even broke that thing and didn't know it was broke. It was jammed on the side of the recoil spring, and I didn't even know. I had a whole range that I didn't know until it was time to break this thing down and field strip it to do a cleaning after a range day, that this thing was cycling, even with that broke and jammed all in the side of the spring. It still didn't jam. That's just AK type stuff, man. AKs are just known to be super reliable. This is known as a shit hits the fan weapon. This is something that you don't have to clean religiously. It's going to run you for real. I've had AKs that I didn't clean at all, and they just ran. You could put sand in these things. You can heat these things up. These things will shoot even on fire, man. I love that about that with the AK, and that's just something that you get that you just do not get on that AR platform. I hear the AR dudes, no, this, that, and the fifth. Listen, we're just talking about your average AR out the box, ready to go. You're going to run into certain issues. I've had ARs that were finicky with the rounds I was using, especially this one down here, as a matter of fact. This one is finicky with certain rounds. It doesn't like that bottom of the barrel stuff. I was having cycling issues, as well as certain mags will cause a feed issue with this thing right here, man. So, again, that's just some of the things that AK has to offer that you just don't get on that AR platform. All right, cool. The next thing is the durability with this thing. I know I said reliability with the first thing, but the second thing is the durability. These things are just durable as hell, man. These are some guns that you literally can just beat the shit out of, drop it, bang it up against stuff, and this thing is just going to be ready to rock, load, and shoot, man. These things are ready to go, and that's another thing that I love about AK is just that sheer durability. These things aren't as pretty. They're not aesthetically pleasing. These things are rough and rugged, and they perform that way. They're super durable. With that being said, let's get down to the AR, right? The AR platform, one thing that you're going to get with this that you're not going to get with that is you're going to get that accuracy. All right, the accuracy of the AR, you're just not going to get on the AK. I know folks say, well, it depends on what brand. You got your more upscale AKs. Listen, we're talking about out the box, your average buyer. Not everybody has $5,000 to go spend on an AK or an AR. We're just talking about your average AR, your average AK out the box. What are we getting? You're just not going to get the accuracy that you're getting out of the AR on that AK platform, man. It's just what it is, man. And I'm an AK guy. I'd rather go with the AK, man. But you're just not going to get that accuracy. Boom. Now that we got that done, right? Now we're getting into the amenities that you get on these ARs, right? What I mean by amenities, let's look at the controls. Naturally, what I found that with owning both platforms and shooting multiple AK platforms and shooting multiple AR platforms, you tend to get a better trigger than the AK trigger. The AK trigger to me is okay, but it's not as good as an out-the-box AR trigger to me. Now, this trigger is special. We're not even going to talk about this specific platform. This is a special factory trigger. I don't know what Smith & Wesson was doing. Like I said, go check out my unboxing. Go check out my range review vid on this thing right here. This thing's an absolute monster. But anyway, we're talking about your generic average AR. The trigger pull seems to be a lot better on the AR platforms than your regular AKs, man. It seems like it's a little more rough and rugged, a little more grittier, a little more longer than it is on your ARs. All right, boom. I love the accessibility of this charging handle here because this allows you to put an ambidextrous charging handle, which you cannot do on the AK platforms, that allows you to charge this thing from either side. I think that's legendary. That's another reason why I love the AR platforms, man. Again, you're getting reliability and durability here. Down here, you're getting accuracy and functionality down here. So you see that either option, you're going to have to compromise on something. So again, the debate will always go back and forth. You got your pros and cons with this, your pros and cons with that. So the moral of this story, Fresh Fam, is listen, if it's in the budget, get them both. You can't live with one without the other. And listen, go ahead and comment down below if you're an AK dude or an AR dude, or if you just got them both. Until the next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.